Happy Wednesday, beautiful souls. This is Shamama Hunting Owl with a new message for us for this week. I always want to start by thanking everybody for subscribing, liking, and sharing my YouTube videos, as well as the daily card reads on Facebook and Instagram and Twitter. So thank you all. I really appreciate you guys being here with me, and all of us being part of this process and journey together. I also want to thank you all. This tribe is just so fucking amazing for the incredible outpouring of support that I was shown by you all, well, a lot of you, over the last week since my last video. The love, the support, the shared stories about people that are at the same place where I was last week, and just the general kindness that you all showed me, as you saw me struggling through doing what I had to do last week. So I want to thank you all from the bottom of my heart. It was beautiful, and it really moved me, and it really helped provide me with the strength to get through what I needed to get through last week. So thank you all for that. Okay, so let's do a little update. What's happening since last week? Holy fuck, you guys, right? So yeah, so I walked away. I'm staying away. That doesn't mean that I have given up the love for my twin. I still love him very much. But what that does mean is I have released all attachments to the outcome of the situation at this point. I am completely open and welcoming to whatever experiences the divine chooses to bring into my life right now. And let me just tell you, you guys, I have had some freaking great experiences since last Tuesday of letting go. You know, Tuesday, Wednesday was kind of rough. Thursday was a little rough. I started coming out of my fog, but I have to tell you, the weekend was amazing, and it really showed me so many things about myself and about what it means to be the divine feminine, and what it means to be adored by emotionally available men in the world. Wow, they do exist. Holy crap. There are emotionally available men in this world that are willing to put themselves out there and recognize the divine feminine goddess and our light and what we have to offer, and that want to be in service to the divine feminine, to the complete and whole divine feminine. And so I'm going to share just a little bit of that experience with you guys. As some of you know, some of you may not know, I am a firm, very, very firm believer in plant medicine. And I partake in sacred ceremonies of ayahuasca journeys. And I have done, I think, 10 or 11 times now, over the course of the last, actually, year. And this weekend, after being through what I went through last week, I had the opportunity, blessed to have the opportunity to attend a sacred ceremony, an Aya ceremony, on Saturday night. And what I was shown during that time, and what transpired during that ceremony, because it was the first co-ed ceremony I'd ever been to. Every other ceremony I've ever been to have been women-only ceremonies, very much, you know, about sisterhood and all of that. And I'd always been kind of afraid to go to a co-ed ceremony, because I didn't know what it was going to be like, and there were going to be boys there, and oh my God, and like whatever. So anyway, so I said, you know what? I feel guided to this. I know this is what I need right now. So I went. And I'm just going to share just a part of that with you guys, because it was really, really, I'm sorry about my phone, guys, hang on. It was really, really, really important for my process because I did a tremendous amount of healing during this journey, during this ceremony. And what it taught me, really, I mean, it taught me a lot of things, but the main core of my journey was that while I was working through my process and I was working with the healer that was facilitating, one of the facilitators of the journey, I realized that I was in this place surrounded by about 5 or 6 guys who were there to support me, who were truly connected to their souls and emotionally available and understood what I was going through and saw my light and saw how beautiful my heart was. And they were able to show me that this is how the divine feminine deserves to be treated. They sat in service to me, which was something I had never experienced before. And they allowed me to set boundaries that they respected, and they allowed me to direct them and get and express the things that I needed, and they were there. They were there for me to recognize, first of all, how fucking amazing I am. And I don't say that from an ego place. I say that from a true soul place. They helped me recognize my light and my beauty. And it had nothing to do with the physical part of me. It had to do with my heart and my soul and who I was as a person. And it was tremendous. It was tremendous. And they honored me. And they respected me. And they were there when I needed something. And it was beautiful. And it was a place, again, that I've never felt. An energy I never felt from a masculine, from a guy. And these weren't boys that I was surrounded by. These were not immature, bratty little princes. These were men. These were fucking kings who were able to provide an equal vibration to what I had to offer. And there was this beautiful reciprocity of energy that went on as I allowed myself to receive from them. It made me just want to give more, and there was just this beautiful filling of everybody's cups and feeding of our souls and nurturing of who we are as spiritual, soulful creatures. And it really kind of snapped me out of my funk and made me really see how valuable I am and the things that I do have to offer, and that I don't have to settle, and I don't have to compromise my boundaries with anyone. If I set a boundary, I set a boundary for a damn good reason, and I expect that boundary to be honored. And if you can't honor that boundary, well, then you can just step the fuck off. With love, of course, but I know what I deserve now. I know how I should be respected and treated now, and how I should be loved now. And that was it was just a beautiful realization for me. It was tremendous for my growth and for getting me into the moment I am right now. So what does all that mean? It doesn't mean that y'all should go out and do Aya, although if you know someone who deals with doing sacred ceremony with ayahuasca, I definitely highly recommend it to anyone wanting to experience truly very, very deep healing. Anyone who's not familiar with ayahuasca, it's doing one ayahuasca journey is like spending 2 years in therapy. You can make tremendous, tremendous strides in opening your heart and healing and purging things in a matter of hours. Stuff that would take like forever in like the real world. And it's beautiful and it's sacred and it is so special. So I would encourage anyone who has, you know, a significant amount of healing to do, fuck yeah, if you've got a place that you can go and journey and sit in sacred ceremony with the plants, fucking do it, because it rocks, man. It's like nothing I've ever experienced before. Okay, so that leads me to the next part of kind of what I've been feeling, because I feel like if I continue doing Shamama and doing these sessions and these readings for you guys the way we've traditionally done, it's going to keep us stuck hanging on to the divine masculine still. And quite honestly, their journey is their journey and they need to go do it. And our journey is our journey. And so I am, as of right now, I have been guided to kind of change the way I do things a little bit. My job, I feel like at this point, is to lead those of you who are here. Mostly the divine feminine. Which again, divine feminine can still be a masculine physical body, but with the feminine energy. But I really feel like it's my mission at this point to focus on the divine feminine and bringing us up and guiding us into our fullness, our wholeness, and working on the things that we need to work on to get us to where we need to be on our own, at our 100%, at our superhero status. So I am going to actually start shying away, at least for now, from really doing readings that discuss the divine masculine. So if that turns you guys off, I'm sorry, but that's kind of how I've been guided. I feel like I am a strong divine feminine and I am here to lead the rest of the divine feminine into their fullness, into their wholeness, as they are walking away from their masculine, as need be, into seeing how valuable you are and into seeing how worthy you are for something so great. Now, all of this aside, I am not saying that we are not meant to be with our twins in the long run, that is not the necessarily the goal of this, because I do still believe that the twins are meant to be together when the time is right. But I also know that at this stage, this period of the divine feminine releasing these attachments and walking away to focus completely on herself is vital. It's vital for union, it's vital for the masculine's growth, but it's most importantly vital for us to be whole, to let go of the bullshit and the angers and the resentments and the unforgiveness. Like, just move past it. Because none of what the divine masculine has done has purposely been hurtful or meant to piss us off or ruin our day or make us mad or any of that. They have only pushed us to the extent that we have needed to be pushed to step into our full goddess, our full queen energy. And so I really want to focus you guys on building the divine feminine and supporting the divine feminine as she goes through this period, as we go through this time. If and when the masculine twins come back, hey, that's great. If and when they come back, they are going to need to be up in their game. And we need to have our boundaries set really solid and firm in knowing what we want and how we expect to be treated from now on and what we deserve. So I feel like that's where I need to start focusing these readings and my energy, Now, that is not to say that in private sessions, I'm still going to be doing private sessions for you and your twin if that's what you want. There's a lot of people who are still new to this journey that need to go through these things and learn these things and experience these things. So I am still going to be 100% supportive of your twin journey and help guiding you through your steps. I just feel like for what I am doing here on YouTube, focusing the attention on building the feminine is the most important part right now. So if you want to work on your twin relationship, if you want information, if you want peeks into what's going on with your masculine or what's going on with the masculine in general, you know, reach out for private sessions. And that's where we can work on that stuff. So, okay, so I did do a reading today, and I did a reading for the Divine Feminine. And what did I use? I used the Bonfire Tarot, okay? And I love this deck, you guys. I love all my decks. Okay, so the underlying energy, you guys, and this is really true, okay, for what we're coming out of, is a Ten of Swords, okay? Completion. That's the first thing that I want to say. Completion of the suffering. Okay? We have put an end to the suffering. Okay? A lot of it was self-imposed. A lot of the suffering that we took on was because we didn't set good boundaries. Because we allowed our boundaries to be compromised. But we're done with that. We're fucking done with that shit, you guys, okay? We are at a place where we can now resurrect, okay? We are being given the chance. I mean, we've bled out. I know last week, that was my bleed out week, okay? I bled out all over the freaking place. And you guys watched me on video, right? You watched me fall apart. But I am done with the suffering. I choose to be done. It is complete. Because I will let no one stab me in the back, nor will I put myself in a situation to allow anyone to do that. Nor will I do it to myself, okay? So the Divine Feminine is the underlying energy, and this is what we're coming out of because it is the 10, it's the completion, is we're done with the suffering. We're ready to be over this shit. So let's be over it, okay, guys? Let's move through this. Let's put an end to it. Let's release all attachments to the outcome at this point. Hold the love for your twin, just as you would hold the love for any other twin on this journey. Just love. Just love. Don't attach to the person. Don't attach to the vessel of who your twin is. Let it be. You know, and before I forget, someone had questioned me about the mantra last week that I did share. And what I do want to say about the mantra is about, you know, choosing to live in the timeline where you're in harmonious 3D physical union with your twin. I still think that that's important. And I think that's important because... Why do I think that's important? I think that's important because you're not putting a name where that word twin is, okay? You're putting the word twin. You don't have to name a person, okay? And in putting the name of, and in using the word twin, you are asking for that which is your highest, greatest vibrational soul, love, counterpart to come in, okay? So when you say that mantra, if you choose to say that mantra, don't use your 3D twin person's physical name. Use the word twin and use it with the intention of it being your highest, greatest vibrational partner that you are open to receiving, okay? So that's what I want to say about that. It's not attaching to that 3D person that you know as your twin. It's attaching to that vibrational frequency of your highest, greatest counterpart, okay? Okay, so yeah, so the Ten of Swords, we're done suffering, guys. Fucking let's get these swords out of our back. Let's patch the wounds. Let's pull ourselves up off the floor and let's start moving forward, okay? All right, so what do we got? So first I asked really where the Divine Feminine is at right now, okay? What are we dealing with? And the first card I got is the Page of Wands, okay? We are figuring out, we are implementing, okay, because the page is like this new, young, spry, vital energy, okay? And the wands talk about passion, desires. So the Divine Feminine right now is really exploring deeply, you know, what her desires really are, his or her desires really are, where your passions lie, what lights your fire. And you're starting to take those steps, which is the page, which is those baby steps, that new energy to work toward that. That's what the Divine Feminine is coming into now, okay? Really assessing what makes your heart burn. Not burn in a bad way. I mean, burn like burn in a good way. What sets your soul on fire? And the Divine Feminine is now taking those steps to really explore, what do you really want? What really turns you on? What gets you excited? And that's beautiful, because it's this beautiful, fresh energy coming in. And with that, the Divine Feminine also got the Star card. Okay? And this is about you living your dreams. I wish upon a star. So as we explore these things and take these baby steps toward the desires and the passions that we really have for life, we get our wishes. Our wishes come true. Okay? They're being answered. And what I love is like the Star card, you know, she's very reminds me of, you know, the Temperance card. You know, she's mixing. She's being an alchemist. She's mixing her passions, her emotions. And she's creating the reality she wishes for. Okay? And what's beautiful is, and what crowned those cards is the Hierophant. So she is being guided by a higher power in this. As the feminine moves into this place of really exploring her passions and her desires, and doing the things, making the wishes, putting it out there, being very clear with the universe of what she wants now, what she's worthy of, what she deserves, what she wants for herself. You know, the heavens are hearing this. The heavens, the divine, are holding that space for us and guiding us through that. They're opening the doors for us to do that. So the next cards that I got were, I asked, where is the Divine Feminine right now physically in her world? And I got the High Priestess, okay? And in the Divine Feminine's physical reality right now, this is who we need to be. The High Priestess is a little bit introverted. She is very, very in touch with her inner knowing, her inner guidance, and her intuition. And physically in our 3D world, this is where we need to be, okay? She is very comfortable in her knowledge. She is very comfortable in her own skin. She knows what she knows. And she knows that it's her truth. And you should never walk away from that. So she, and again, she's, you know, she's guided by the moon and the stars and the heavens. You know, we need to follow that, and we need to stand in ourselves, in our physical world, as this High Priestess, as all-knowing, as all confident in our knowing, as a little quiet, coming from a peaceful place, that she doesn't have to assert her knowing on anybody else, because she just fucking knows. She knows her shit, she knows what's happening, and she's doing what she needs to do. That's where the Divine Feminine is in their physical right now. The next card I asked was, where is the Divine Feminine in their spiritual place right now, in their soul place right now? And I got the 3 of Cups. And I love this Because this is a divine feminine connecting and celebrating in community with his tribe. Our souls are being fed by each other, by our support for each other. You know, most of the time I curse the internet and social media because I really don't like any of it. However, that is what has brought us, you and me and all of us, the 4,000 people here on YouTube that are part of our tribe together. And this is what we're supposed to be celebrating on our soul level. We are meant to feed each other's souls. And I have to say that last week, you guys were here for me. People all over the fucking world that I don't even know personally sent me messages of love and support and understanding. And that wouldn't be possible without social media and all of this stuff, right? So we are being asked to feed our souls within our community, to celebrate who we are together with each other. And I love it because, like, you know, the 3 is all about, like, the ascending masters, okay? So again, I feel like, you know, we've got the Hierophant, we've got the High Priestess with her intuition, we've got the Star card with the intuition. It's like the ascending masters are upon us. They're holding this space for us to come together and really be a solid community, to love each other, to not just be faceless, nameless people in a crowd of the tribe. It's to have us all step forward and be here with each other and for each other. So I love that, you guys. The next card I asked for, where's the divine feminine emotionally right now? And this was the 3 of Swords. Okay, and again, 2 3s. Okay, 2 3s. I just realized that. So, and the 3 of Swords, we know our emotional places, you know, we're still having some heartache. We still have a little bit of pain. You know, it's not easy. Okay, nobody said this fucking journey was going to be easy. You know, but the thing is we don't have to carry this pain on our journey. Okay? We don't have to carry the heartache on our boat as we move forward. We can let that go. We can heal. We can heal that heart and move through that. And again, you know, they keep saying, you know, and how are we going to heal it? How are we going to heal it, Christine? Like, Shamama, what the fuck are we supposed to do? We're supposed to reach out. We're supposed to help each other heal it together. We're supposed to utilize the soul family, the fucking tribe that we have built. That's what we're supposed to do to heal this pain, these sorrows, the aches, the pains, the little wounds that are still there. And for some of you, you still have tremendous wounds. You're still completely heartbroken over your twin and the situation as it is. But you don't have to carry that. You don't have to carry that. Because there are enough of us in this tribe to help carry that for you, to help move you through that pain. Okay, so the next cards I asked were, what are the challenges coming up for the divine feminine? And the first card we got was the 5 of Cups. So again, this plays along with the 3 of Swords, okay? Because we're carrying all this heartache and pain emotionally, and it's coming from the thoughts. It's coming, I mean, the swords are all about thoughts, okay? So it's because we keep going over things over and over and over in our head. And if we sit there and do that, we'll make ourselves crazy. And of course that will cause us more heartache and pain. So anyway, so we got the 5 of Cups. So this goes along with that card because the challenge is to stop looking at what we don't have and start looking at what we do. Fuck what's spilled, okay? It's spilled. There's nothing you can do about it. But you know what? You still got 2 perfectly good fucking cups that are full. And those should be enough, okay? Those are enough. You don't need more than that at this point, you guys. You got 2 full cups. You got 2 fucking hands. How many cups you gonna carry, okay? So the challenge for the divine feminine right now is to stop looking at what they've lost. Stop crying over spilled milk, okay? And look at what you still got, okay? We've got each other. We've got this family. We've got beautiful, amazing things coming to us. as we continue to grow and move into our wholeness and work on our mission, you know, and we need to embrace that. We need to embrace that. The second challenge for the Divine Feminine, and again, this is part of this Five of Cups, is the Ace of Cups. And that is in seeing that God, the heavens, the divine, is providing for us all that we need. The heavens are filling our cup. Okay? They are raining down. And again, you know, you got two birds in this card, you guys. So come on, you know, fucking twins. Okay? We are twins. We understand what this journey is about. We get it. Okay? Let the love flow from God, from the divine. Be open to receiving it. Be open to receiving it. Stop wallowing in what you're missing and see what you got. Because what you've got and what you're open to receiving is so much bigger than those two lousy cups or those three lousy cups that you lost. Doesn't matter. And actually, you still got two cups and you got the cup of the divine. So there you go. It's all the cups you need. Okay? All right. So the next card I pulled, I asked, what does the Divine Feminine really need to do right now? What is going to best serve the Divine Feminine at this point in time? And we got the Strength card. Okay? This is you pulling yourself up by your bootstraps, guys. Connecting to your inner strength. Again, that Empress, that High Priestess energy. Connecting to that knowing. Connect to it. Find your strength within, because your cup is full. God is giving you everything you need. We've got the Hierophant here looking out after us, holding that beautiful space for us. So find your strength and share your strength. Don't hold it all in for yourself. You know, you guys reached out to me. You shared your stories. You gave me strength. You gave me a beautiful gift last week, this tribe. Okay? We need to be that and do that for ourselves and for each other. So the last card, and I said, what was the outcome of all of this? Okay? And the outcome card that we received is the World. Okay? And this World card really, to me, spoke of not just setting things into motion, but really giving us everything that we could ever desire. In us doing all of these things and focusing on ourselves and building our boundaries and really knowing what we really want, that's how the energy opens up for us to be given the world. Okay, there's nothing we can't have, you guys. There's nothing that we can't have. We just have to want it and go after it and allow it into our world, to stop self-sabotaging ourselves, to stop limiting ourselves. We are limitless. And I know a lot of you don't feel like that a lot of the time. And that's sad, okay? Because we are magical. We are amazing manifestors. And with everything we've freaking been through on this journey so far, we freaking deserve the world, okay? We deserve everything beautiful and good. And that's what's going to be provided for us, okay? We are opening up to a whole new world as we go through this process. So, yeah. So that's the cards, you guys. What else do I want to say? I really don't have anything else to say. I want to always, you know, thank you guys. Thank you all so much for being here. You being here adds so much to the tribe. You are so appreciated and so loved. So, you know, keep adding your energy. Keep being there for each other. Reach out to each other. Find the support in our soul tribe, in our family. Okay, you guys? So with that, I am going to wish you all a beautiful, wonderful week. I am sending you all so much love and light. Gratitude and blessings always, you guys. And I love you. And if anybody needs me, you know how to reach me. All the information is in the box below. Back to scheduling sessions again. So I am back on track. So if you guys need me, you know how to reach me. I love you guys so much. Mwah. Have a great rest of your week, and we'll talk soon. Bye, guys.